your mercies never fails me all my days. I've been held in your hand from the moment that I wake up until I lay my head. I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, and all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. Yeah. And every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, ne imala, no papa baby, oh, yeah. Hello, Adolfo. It's an honor coming your way once again with the TAL show. And that day, that's sunko. Now, the entire make us say that's sunko. Say, young papa back when you're young will show this one. Oh, Bob, you mamu. At such a young baby. My sign, I know where you show you to be. And it's many advocacy. Nanso, before I go on with the show, Abuafo ebuama me ho ye fese no wo se me din kan edom ase ansan ani so opera weeks for number a 0271 562045 0271562045 and FN so no RM Beauty Bar is located at Tema Community 9 inside T Havana. Number a 0277 885400 0277 885400 and I'll show me beautiful outfit here. If you Charter School of Fashion is located at Kotobabi number 1 Alajo down. My number 0244 069348 0244 069348 program be a we be a chatters for me to me one what I would not start the show without saying a very big thank you to one more a designing the sets papa and mommy and Jiren Events and Florals. They are located at my new town adjacent the Divine Healers Church. Me patch on my number 0243 155 086 0243 155 086. Also One Voice Productions with Damwase. One with Productions. I mean, I don't say with Damwase Bebre. My number is 0249 873733 0249 873733, and they can be located at Tema New Town. I will say a very big thank you to Franzico Projects. Franzico Projects are a construction firm who own the new buildings in our measure so I am now fefe. My part of Franzico Projects can be located at Sprintex Road, Kotobabi number 2, and their number is 0542 619870 or 020 308 3838. Me part of a woman on betting me about I be biamo. And sana met your me guess, Papa, nyamia dom. And then sat down so, and then I think that he'll be playing a role of a counselor, in as much as I am a bishop no, or sign a marriage counselor. And we go for a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to introduce my powerful guests. Stay with us. How many times were you discouraged from taking a positive step? Maybe you were forced to accept things the way they are. Have you thought of seeing things differently and trying to brighten your corner? This is why it is very important to watch the TAL show. On the TAL show, we share your stories to inspire, encourage, strengthen, and to bring together the broken pieces. Manye Oforiwa Bese is my name and I'm your host. This and every Saturday at 5 p.m. right here on this channel. Please like and share our posts. Don't forget to subscribe and also put on your notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. The TAL Show, making lemonade out of the lemons thrown at you. to introduce a very powerful, blessed man of God, my bishop, and also a very powerful marriage counselor. I have with me in the studio Chief Servant EKO Daniels. And you know that I promised I'll bring him back. In fact, I'm aside the number. I am sure, as at any time, I'll get him in the country. Masa, with the neighbor back. Sunset, what should I see? Or why you do what you say? Daddy, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Bless you too. And please take a minute and say hi to family and friends.
Well, I want to extend much love to my number one fan, my bedmate, my wife, and my assistant pastor, Lady Pastor Philomena Daniels, and all my children, both biological and spiritual, and every citizen of CIIM affected to affect others. God bless you.
And so you heard that affected to affect others. Today is going to affect that with more knowledge, more wisdom than you can ever imagine. It's a mystery. Who penny paper or a patch or Bendiana grab it. Nafa two and chance and your my or so that you will be affected to affect others. Nani, we have a very powerful story today. Abrante be a trauma letter.
Okay.
Now letter not trauma. Said the Abrante ni see casam no. Me cry me feeling man and parents no. But my didn't kind. Na me can we are na yen hwene yon koso. It says hello manye onukpa is my name just say nidim bo chere say oye penyin na dwene bu bedo kakra. And I am 27 years old. I work with the laundry. My girlfriend and I have been dating for the past 2 years, and we decided that we'll get married next year January. But the problem is her parents said we are too young to marry, so they won't give their consent. Manya, I love her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. But they are also saying she just graduated from a school as a beautician, and they are expecting her to work for 3 more years before marriage. But I can't wait. We don't know how to convince them that. Even though they think, or say, I will only say, even though they will be able to take care of themselves. But he believes they can take care of themselves. He wants to marry his beautiful girlfriend, and their parents are saying no. And so our topic for today, when parents says no, that the matter to say yeah, and then empower you can use any language. We just want to feel. I know how you do it.
All right. Thank you once again. God bless every viewer and listener that by the grace of God you happen to join us online and wherever you are watching from. Thank you and do well to be able to follow attentively. Now, when parents says no, one need to know once a parent, forever a parent.
Okay.
Your parent is not, or let me put it, your mother and your father are not there for a moment. They are there for life.
Okay.
And you should also know again that once a child or a daughter, you are forever a child, a daughter or a son to someone.
Meaning you cannot decide your parents.
You can. Yes.
You cannot decide
you
your
cannot
parents.
decide your parents. You cannot choose who your mother or who your father should be.
Yes.
That is God's choice.
For you.
Yes.
So what they say must stand.
Not necessarily. I'm building a background
Great.
to what I want to say.
Okay.
Now, one need to know that if once a parent, forever a parent, then you need to know that parents have a say in your life.
Okay.
In whatever you do, they have a say because you are their child. Now, here comes a young man who wants to marry a lady he has found worthy to be his better half. But the parents of the lady feels or thinks that they are both not matured, they are young. The first question to ask is it true that they are young?
Okay, probably
And
the parents are comparing age.
who is a young person with regards to marriage, and who is in the position of marrying. Now, from my view as a counselor, and by law, at age 18, one is qualified by law to marry.
Okay.
By law, one is qualified to marry by the laws of Ghana. So if the guy is 27 and the lady is 18 years and above, by law, they qualify to marry. Now, from where I sit as a counselor, who qualifies to marry? The one who qualifies to marry is someone who has the ability to take decisions on his own and knows right from wrong or wrong from right. Then I'll come back to say that one who qualifies to marry should be one who is emotionally sound, psychologically sound, mentally sound, spiritually sound, financially sound. So if Onupa falls within this range, he is sound psychologically, sound emotionally, sound mentally, sound spiritually, and sound financially, he qualifies to marry.
Wow. So I was
He is not a younger person.
Let me not catch you. I was even planning to ask all these questions later, but he gave it a very powerful shot and he gave it to us straight. And to say that what you can keep all those things because wanya can be. Now, even as we are going on, probably you dated someone for a while and you want to get married and parents says no. Let's take out the age of Onupa and probably the young lady or whatever. Sometimes it looks like here in Palano, we feel our parents are being some way. You mentioned earlier that we cannot, or no, we didn't choose our parents, and our parents will forever remain our parents. Once a parent, forever a parent. Once you're a child, they said they will obey forever.
Exactly.
And yes, and so when they say no, and who feel said you want to go ahead, let's start with the courtship. Ebia said the mobile as for some time. I bet me I will follow that. Let's start with courtship.
Okay. When you bring a man to the house and your mother says no, you should not be offended. No father will marry his daughter. No mother will marry his son, irrespective of the measure, the quantum, and the quantity of love they have for you. And every sound parent would want his daughter, their daughter or their son at the rightful age should get married or should be married to. So now, if you bring somebody to the house and your parents protest, resist, and they say no, the first thing you should do is that you have to know why they said no.
Okay.
Don't try to assume and think for them. You are not a mind reader.
Okay.
So you need to engage your parents in a conversation to know why they said no. There would be something probably they see that you don't see.
Okay.
There would be something probably they know that you don't know. There would be something probably they have heard that you have not heard. So when you engage them in a conversation politely, respectfully, humbly, to know why they said no, they will now open up and lay it bare to you why they said no. And then if you reason with them enough, you would probably buy into it. If you still stand your grounds against what they are saying, there are ways to go about it. But you must not be harsh.
You must not be harsh on your
It's
parents.
just like when you pick the Bible, the 10 Commandments, you will find out that thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. Why should you be offended to God when you pick your 10 Commandments, you pick your Bible, and you find the 10 commandments where they've written, thou shalt not, it is for your good. So the same way, you should not be harsh towards your parents when they say no. You should reason with them to a point where you would both agree to disagree, and then you arrive at a consensus. Maybe you know how good and best that particular would be or is to you, but your parents don't know. What you need to know is when they give you their side of why they said no, you have to also find a way to help both your parents and your partner. You must not come in between your parents and your partner. Make sure that you know what to tell your parent to accept your partner, and also know what to tell your partner so that he can also know how to relate with your partners for him to be accepted. So it comes with a lot of wisdom and a lot of patience.
Wow. It comes with a lot of wisdom and a lot of patience. Ede entobwasie bebree ene nyansa bebree ena edam se wobetimi akasa asemi ama emu te se aboa wo wosanka ofode nimdie bebree ene nyansa bebree eka na nyamenipa said when in kai church you mentioned that there are ways and I say there are steps to take. Okay, said there are steps to take when you are in such a situation. What are some of the steps?
Number one is you must approach, don't assume. When your parent says no, approach them.
Okay.
To know why they said no.
Okay.
So the first step to take is approach.
Okay.
After you approach them and they open up and they tell you why they said no, every sound parent at a point in life must also give their children space. You see, parents are to guide their children in making decisions. They are not to manipulate their children. The Holy Spirit does not manipulate us. The Holy Spirit convicts us. So parents must not be manipulative. If you are trying to let your child see something in a particular way you are seeing, and he or she is not seeing, you still have to find other ways to make him or her see. If not, pray for her and give him or her space. The same way you, the child, after you approach your parents and they open up and then they let you know why they are saying no, seek for space. Let them give you some time. Go back to the drawing board. What my parents are saying, is it true? Are they right? Or they are not? Are they all false? If they are right, what am I supposed to do? And if they are not, what am I supposed to do? So you seek for space. Go back and then you reflect on what your parents have told you. And then whatever they have told you, you can put the pieces together to know that, okay, if my parents have said A, B, C, D, and what they have said is not the case, it looks like my parents don't know this guy very well, then you have to now come back. So the first step is approach. The second step is space. The third step is come back.
Okay.
Because you need your parents backing in the journey. So you come back to them in a polite, respectful manner to let them see other aspects of the guy that they don't know.
Okay, so I'll not catch you, but if or to be able to communicate such issues to your parents, you need ASP, approach, space, and come back. After the break, we'll be talking about courtship, types of courtship, and many more that you have to know to be able to face situations like this. We'll be right back.
How many times were you discouraged from taking a positive step? Maybe you were forced to accept things the way they are. Have you thought of seeing things differently and trying to brighten your corner? This is why it is very important to watch the TAL show. On the TAL show, we share your stories to inspire, encourage, strengthen, and to bring together the broken pieces. Manye oforiwa bese it my name and hosts this and every Saturday at 5 p.m. right here on this channel. Please like and share our posts. Don't forget to subscribe and also put on your notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. The TAL Show, making lemonade out of the lemons thrown at you.
Welcome back from that beautiful break. Before the break, I told you that to be able to face your parents or to speak with them concerning situations like that of Onupa, you need ASP, approach, space, and come back. That was not my word. Daddy said it. And so I would want him to explain into details. But also, initially I was asking him about courtship, and he explained how it sometimes starts, but then he did go deeper. And so we want to know the types of courtship and how we can choose a partner, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, be necessary.
Thank you very much, Manye. There are several types of courtship.
Okay.
Number one, depending on the people involved.
Okay.
Number two, depending on their belief systems
Okay.
in terms of religion and faith.
Okay.
Sometimes traditional settings also eat into culture. So there are several types of courtship, but probably I will talk about 2 or 3. But number one, there can be distance courtship.
Okay.
That is when the person you are into courtship with is in a different country and you are in a different country. So you don't get to see yourself face to face like this is you, this is the person.
But Papa, do you know some people they are not outside the country, but they also have the same challenge. They can be in different regions.
Different region. That is distance.
Okay.
So anything that doesn't give you the opportunity to regularly meet is distance.
Okay.
So you are resorted to phone, calling, text messages, WhatsApp, or others. It's a type of courtship.
Okay.
And also there is a courtship where you get to see yourself. Any day, anytime, you would want to meet, you would want to talk.
Anywhere, anyhow.
You can meet. That is a type of courtship.
Okay.
And also, courtship as a Christian. Courtship as a Christian. There are people who believes that during courtship, it is allowed to have sex. It's allowed to kiss. It's allowed to fondle. Because if you don't have sex during courtship, how would you know?
It's actually a question that most of the youth ask. Most people do ask that question.
Well, I don't know if I should answer that question now, but
please,
you don't need to know. You don't need to know. What you need to know is the person healthy?
Okay.
To be able to sexually perform. But most of the time, what happens is that it looks like the people have proud knowledge about sex. I know Kosovo, I know Liberia, I take Kenya, I win different kinds of war. No, I may experience kwemu kemba. Eke to strut ekpe, eke chiwistic ekpe, eke nekpe. No, they want to know before they enter. Okay, no nekpe yo, ekonilo chiwistic ini. Alo mahogany stick, alo sapele, alo odum, alo wawa. Eke to strut ekpe. No ke bale na ka onyo na clearly ake obrayo ne ehuta strut. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? I'm speaking in proverbial language, but I'm trying to make a point.
Sure.
But if you don't have a foreknowledge, that is why Christians must marry as virgins. Okay. So when you enter into marriage, how the man is what you know. So that is what you live by. But because you have foreknowledge, you are always curious that you want to know. Because ota chewing stick, ubanyo ko dumlo sapele awoda no ko ke chewing stick ya pe okay, that be any like a word to me. Only on any be. I get what I'm trying to say.
Toothpick back me.
So if you don't have a prior knowledge, that is how God created women.
Okay.
If you don't have a prior knowledge, no matter how you meet the man, that is what you know. That is what you are used to.
Okay.
So as a Christian, it is required that you marry a virgin. You marry a virgin. You don't need to taste anything. There is nothing to taste.
But what will you say now?
Moko shop me you are call like my toothbrush. Ofane kamni nga shanda ken shanda nta makwa kenda ba jeloko ni mabape. It is never done anywhere.
Okay.
So our Christian sisters and brothers must learn to endure. When you marry as a virgin, you don't have a profound knowledge about what sex is. No kakweyo, no yubata. Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm.
So let me now come back. Before you get into marriage, there is a Ga word that I want to re-emphasize for people to understand. Most people say jolly.
Jolly. It's like jolly.
Jolly. Oh, jolly. Today I'm going to add another word.
Okay.
Jolly. Okay, jolly. Je gawimoni. Ye gamasate. Je gawimoni. The actual word is ja-ole. Ja-ole. Which means that unless you know or until you know, you cannot marry somebody you don't know. So the actual word is ja-ole. No danioke ashoko ashele ashite abokwe kokobi danioke mukoba ishi esano lele dan. Nibi yene sanole moko yeno na lene nyeneke shejomo minka ewo suit ewo tie tomoni sene akemoko yi ngegbele ne sekeni shi ayose no ka kemoko ba ishi esanole
phone. Okay, to wa kemoko egbe
eye ngegbele sekeni gbeni
we dey chire mo ebe dey bank who an krani bo onja mani chire bo chire
God no yonga to the point of death obey wale. So that is what I'm saying. Even before the marriage and in the marriage, my husband is having psychological problems. My husband is having emotional problems. It's an onyona.
Okay.
So that you quickly call for alarm. I think that Osinachi, who sang Ekueme, contributed to her death. May her soul rest in peace. Because she should have blown an alarm, regardless of what people are going to say, should have blown an alarm that psychologically her husband needs help. But you were believing God for an animal to become a man. It is impossible.
Hey.
It is impossible.
It
It takes a lot of maturity for you to come to a point where you should know that this thing is leading to death. I must walk out. God does not wish us dead. So much potential, so much grace, so much oil. You've taken it to the grave. So the word is ja-ole. It's an olele. That is why in the olden days, it's an parents. The word ayayu in English is to betroth.
Okay.
The typical Ghanaian ayayu abahabo because amamelemo shishin ameletoni womo, so they can know that mene weku mine je amame yoye mene weku mine je ameju amewuma se because amele they know eyebonupa ja ole. Now there is another word most people use in chieyone. Oh, in chieyone. Oh, in chienune. It is an insult.
Oh, okay.
It is an insult. The actual word is hicheleyu. Hicheleyu. Hello, hichelenu. It means that this is the lady I pass time with. Or this is the guy I pass time with. Inkabo jio hichele. Eji chiayu. Chienu. Chia ebegami. Hicheleyu. Inkabo jio hichele. It's an insult. No, come go introduce me again. Men chiayu. It's an insult. It's an okpese nyemo.
Okay.
Animal go back in chiayu. In chienu. That is an insult. So in the typical Ga word, the word is incheleyu. She ayusu no hamukoni o yesus mo papa ye yake okeleba anshi. Me na to ame chiayu imami ni je wo ye eko je na to je 3 monkey
Okay.
3 monkey me ajinye ni yo jen kaka jinye many noni men atwa me two prostitutes. Most people, although other people are there, but most people from where I come from knows that I'm a invade area. I'm a chair you. Okay, I join Chile. Oh, mla le 10 cedi, lo 15 cedi. Ekabubaya. I'm a woman. Me ya eko ya Kumasi ni yaje Kumasi VIP station around 2:30 a.m. Min tramo ne ba wo mi en phone it off no ndo moje. Biniana mo kwe ba tap me. Hello sir, will you go? You can go where? You don't know. I said, I don't know anything. Do you like long or short? I said, look at my height and tell me what I like.
I'm gonna hide my name.
Yeah,
Look at
do
my
you
height.
like long or short?
Okay.
I can look at my height. Am I long or short? They go, oh, sir. So you don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
I said, how can I know?
Unless you tell
we
me.
have a room here. I said, no, I didn't come to sleep. I'm a pastor. I'm doing all night by the roadside. God bless you.
Hey, look at my height and tell me what I like.
Yes. Am I long or short?
Long or short?
Yes. So the word is before you enter into marriage, it's an only more ja-ole.
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 It's an only more ole shia ole nibi things your parents will know. Nibo weke ole. That's one of the reasons why nike ekole obotimi o parents ke cafe ni esani. You need to calm down, politely ask questions, as you said earlier, if I'm right.
Mene Jane Efite Gamonupa Ike Chuchuko Beneke about less than a week ago in touching the mean drake. Mini one blame he make a yeme ni amewoga copper wire poiko bamenini. Shinabuketo ke blame 5,000, blame 10,000. Aka pebu shinabuketo ke ka ke tele ko no keni ke ka pe mi no ni ameta me gbalai 90 years 80 years 75 years 60 years they are still married ameta me gbalai ni mene bomo no ko te school no le ni wa no bonyo mo ye gbalai no wo gold ring diamond ring copper wire bauxite fucking wo me no ni come marry 15 years 10 years 8 years 3 years keke divorce eba meaning
It's a big question.
I answered myself from this angle mene woke menyo shini wole ame
Okay.
ni mene woke menyo shini amepe ame wole no obana ke yoko ke picture baba for internet no social media no ebangma I want a boyfriend DM me no within 10 minutes ebanye ne 1k ni angma proposal onake sekelo son
I do like.
sekelo son no this is what leads to bad marriage get jin fite ko mokonye bangma ni kake eto love no internet no a propose je ito me ake je long lasting relationship o ya tawo fufo ge he ke do na agboagbo no ba bia ke that do na agboagbo ke fufo agboagbo makes a better marriage.
Okay.
It doesn't make a better marriage. It's because you want to satisfy your sexual desires, so you are carried away by that. But money don't build a long-lasting marriage. What you look out for is good character. Good character. No Bible you are a papa. And if you need them baba oh. Beg papa. Nitoni Bible to where you jake subang papa. Ejake yo gama sati mo kweke mo kwake oke ojimba akpa ajeno. Shabaka bake okojimba gonyowe ajeno. No ke oto you ke inshe no ni blame be they keep insisting. It's an actor you have. And it was in the Bible. It's an lie you have. Because only you were to ekwe bono jeno ekwe ke you are school. See, oh papa, oh mommy, oh ni, ele you are with and it's obvious. The family tree. Boni eni, ena, e papa, ameyo, ekobasa bile. Although it may not be 100%, as a pastor, I have my stand when it comes to that. Weku koyani, I'm a terrible character, not even a past.
Okay.
Sinyimobanye GM koya wukuemi, ni eba sale, ne use le kachake wukue. She don't know kemo buying she, it's an onyo le tracy say, onyo le pattern sake yone wukuemi ne kame yo, mene nyume jile mi, nyume refine le, isolile. She's an only, it helps you. These are prayer topics for you to prepare ahead into the marriage and into the future.
Okay.
So you don't just enter into marriage. It's an only more. And then to unupa ke the parents can be right.
I was going to say HAU and I realized you said
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
okay.
The parent can be right, they can be wrong. The parent can be right, they can be wrong. But the first step is approach to know why. Sometimes if I shock about ekule poe onupa na achole ni mami jino ekemokwe afi jolly acho mo onupa ni mo break his heart onupa na ene nuwe etue back no na ka onupa afi mi ko mo acho onupa na oba okem she a voice go out she just said no no ke bile ke mami attach agbene approach or the mother and the father will open up on why they said no.
Okay.
We should always know that even when people has not voiced out, they have reasons for doing things.
Exactly.
Even when they have not voiced out, mene wata siao ni nibi koto dani woti yoshi. Ke okemoko nshina wukenga alo nye fe jaole alo workers dinye alo nye asafoni. Esa nole kamoko ya asafoni mini eba asomo ne eba duwa. Keko bana eba next week eba ju, following week eba ju, third week eba ju. Konsango jibo no esa no chemo.
Like a neighbor.
You should know, sister ne kaba somo eba shafole wa 1 week 2 weeks 3 weeks never fe no esa no chele. Mene unake eye lively, eye lovely, eye expressway. Shikome no fe quiet. Esa no na kokwe 1 2 3 echa no esa no na ke no ko.
Something is wrong
Ofwe
somewhere.
je ngwe baba kebu.
Okay.
But signs and symptoms are important to doctors. The same way lehu signs and symptoms must be important to us because ni mo born woni wona wo yichi ansani. Ona yichi ansani mu no yichi ansani. Keke jebe no le mi ke cha 1 month info ntwabo kem bioshi 3 months in twako no sano na ke dabi no ko ni. Ekole mfo na efite. Alo ekole gbogbo efite bo ha mi ni nyema kebu. You should be able to think and pray. Agbene nobody na miake ona ke nchake wake je enuko she sano na ke nchake only go find a way to handle the situation. Oh, that is what I think that
Time is fast spent, and you know, Chief Servant E.K.O. Daniels, if you ask him to speak on this topic for 1 year, it is a promise that he will deliver. And none of his, messages would meet. A big grand way, what must I say? Because he has everything accordingly. Say, on your bank, I mention me.
so onye me bank be have
Ebe
as obi okwaware ya ni papa be zane say akosia insano menje azida wanje insano nka wa ha.
So Daddy, in a minute, your final word to my viewers.
Well, I want to say to all viewers that some of these things is ignorance that leads us to failure of marriages. We should learn. And one of the ways by learning is that look for people whose marriages are working and talk to them so that they can help you work things out. Remember, Jesus is coming. If you have not given your life to Jesus Christ, He did not promise us tomorrow. If tomorrow meets you, it's a miracle. Give your life to Jesus and let's make it together to eternity with Jesus. God bless you. I love you. Remember, affected to affect others.
Exactly. So affected to affect others. I'll say a very big thank you to One Voice Production for always, helping with my production. Their number is 0249-873733, and they are located at Tema New Town. Also, I'm saying thank you to Oprah Weeks for this beautiful hair. Her number is 027-156-2045. And my beautiful makeup is by RM Beauty Bar. They are located at Tema Community 9 inside T Havana. And number is 0277-885400. And also Charter School of Fashion. They are located at Kotobabi Down, Alajo. Yes, their number is 0244-069348. This beautiful set is by Jiwe Events and Florals. They are located at Tema New Town, adjacent to the Divine Healers Church. And their number is 0243-155-086. Also, Francisco Project. Francisco Project is a construction firm. They take care of both your new and old buildings. And so please contact them on the number 0542-619870 or 020-308-3838. They can also be located at Springtex Road, Kotobabi, number 2. It is an honor coming your way once again with such a beautiful show. Please subscribe to our channel, kindly like and share our posts, and leave your comments in the comment section. You read out, you would adjust what you think we should adjust, and also you'll give space for you to share your mind. Whatever testimony you have after watching this video, we want to have it in the comment section. We love you so much. Please subscribe to this channel, Manye Test on YouTube. We love you so much. My name is Manye. Bye.